Welcome back to another episode of Life with Fred. I want you guys to watch some videos with me. You've probably seen them on my shorts, either here on YouTube or on my Instagram or Facebook Reels. And if you came here from TikTok, then you may or may not have seen them there. TikTok has been striking some of my videos over there. So I want you to watch these videos with me, and then we're going to come back and talk about them. But let's go ahead and watch them. Alright, so I was trying to cast them to my TV, but apparently cast is not working right now, so I'm going to watch them on my phone, but you're going to see them on the screen here. You're going to see me looking down at my phone as I watch them, and then, like I said, we're going to talk about them. So, now as you're watching each video, I want you to take note of any sex, nudity, or substance abuse that you notice of in any of these videos. And then, like I said, we're going to talk about them. Now, this first video that we're watching, it was broken into two parts here on all the other platforms. On Instagram, it was uploaded in one part. It's 5 minutes and 45 seconds. It was broken into two parts on the other three platforms because they don't push videos that are more than 3 minutes long. Now, offhand, I don't remember the exact date that I uploaded these videos, but I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm also going to put on the screen the numbers that these videos did on the other platforms compared to the numbers that they did on TikTok. Now, if there's anything sexual or nudity about this first video, it's that it was a get ready with me video, and I don't have a shirt on in part of it, and then the other part I'm in just my underwear as again I'm getting ready, getting dressed. All right, so now mind you, that is the most recent edited version of that Get Ready With Me video. Um, After I uploaded it, I think for the third time. But let's go to the first video that actually alerted me to there being an issue with my account to begin with. So this video was day 20 of this was day 20 of my recovery. So starting from the beginning. So listen here.
Alright, so today is day 20. Not a whole lot to update you guys on. I think last night was probably the first night I had a really bad case of insomnia, which they did warn me about going into this. They actually told me that it could happen right away after surgery, but to make it to day 19 before having insomnia, that's actually pretty good. So tonight I am going to be taking my probably sleep aid so I can get some good sleep because I don't want to sleep all day tomorrow. Other than that, I'm still having numbness on the right side of my mouth, and I have neglected to mention the numbness in the upper left corner of my mouth. I did get the feeling back in my right nostril, so for the most part, that is I got the feeling back there, and my tongue. I still have it still feel like it's burnt, which tells me there's still some numbness there, and my mouth still feels like I ate a hot bowl of soup. Um, Somebody suggested that I post these videos on other platforms, and I'm here to tell you that they are. Also, in addition to, I haven't posted everywhere, so they're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook, and they're on YouTube Shorts. So if you're not following me, definitely check the caption below or on the screen. You'll see my username for each platform. Until tomorrow, y'all have a good night.
All right, so that is the video. That is the video that I noticed that there was an issue. I noticed that the views were low, so I ran an account check and found out that there were other issues. So after that video, that was this video. This is video I made when I made butter noodles. So listen closely to this one.
Being on a soft food diet, you are probably going to eat a lot of things that you don't normally eat regularly or you haven't eaten in a while. So far, during my my recovery time, I've eaten a lot of tuna, I've eaten a lot of mashed potatoes, I've eaten grits, and I did cook a lot some soul food dishes that were soft, macaroni and cheese, dressing, candy yams, pasta salad.
All right, so that video didn't alert me right away that there was a problem because it was still doing the numbers that all my other videos was doing. But when I ran my account check, it came up as restricted. So I looked to see why it was restricted. It came up as sex and nudity. Where's the sex? Where's the nudity? I couldn't appeal it. So I'm like, okay, something is definitely wrong. So I continued to look at the other videos that was coming up as restricted, and the next video that came up was the video, one of the videos I made in regards to how to recover from surgery, and it was this one.
We've talked about the things you should do to make your maxillary surgery recovery easier. Today, we're talking about the flip side, the common don'ts that can set you back. These are mistakes that many patients make, often without even realizing it. My goal here isn't to scare you, but to inform you. Avoiding these mistakes can make all the difference in your healing process. Let's get into the top 5 don'ts you need to know about. Number 1, don't use a straw unless your surgeon specifically tells you it's okay. I know, it seems like it's the easiest way to drink. Oral hygiene is essential. Forceful cleaning or poking can irritate the incisions, cause bleeding, and prolong your healing time. But the negative pressure created by sucking on a straw can put stress on your healing jawbones and incisions. It's a risk of bleeding and disrupting your surgical site. Instead, use a cup with a spout or a large syringe to get fluids down. It's safer. Number 2, don't excessively check the mirror. The initial swelling is shocking and you won't look like yourself. Seeing that can be incredibly discouraging. The swelling goes down slowly and unevenly. It's important to trust the process and know that your final result will not be visible for months. Number 3, don't sleep with the ice pack on your face. While icing is critical for the first 48 hours to manage swelling, prolonged icing can reduce blood flow and hinder your body's natural healing process. The rule of thumb is 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. The body needs that circulation to heal. Number 4, don't aggressively poke or prod at your surgical sites. You'll feel stitches and be tempted to investigate, or you'll worry about getting them perfectly clean. A gentle rinse or a soft toothbrush are all you need at first. And finally, number 5, don't rush back to work or social events too early. Even if you feel physically okay, the fatigue, the constant discomfort, and the visual swelling are taxing. Pushing yourself too soon can lead to burnout and make recovery feel even longer. Give yourself permission to rest and heal. There you have it, 5 common mistakes to avoid. This recovery journey is a marathon, not a sprint. By avoiding these missteps, you can give your body the best chance to heal safely and effectively. If you've been through it, what's a don't you'd add to the list? Let me know in the comments below to help others. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and stay well.
All right, so at this point, noticing those 4 videos, like I said, 2 of the videos I was able to appeal. I won the appeal. 2 of the videos I wasn't able to appeal. That was restricted for age, for sex and nudity. The other 2 was restricted for sex and nudity, and I was able to appeal. I ran the account check again. All 4 videos still came up as restricted. So at that point, I sent a message over to tech support. They got back to me like within 24 hours and said that they have a right to restrict videos for age appropriate or whatever. Mind you, my account is already marked for those 18 and over to begin with. So basically, the sum of the reply from tech support was that they was not going to lift the restrictions. Okay, fine. So I left the videos up for a couple days to see if they would eventually start to get numbers. Like I said, the 2 that was age restricted was still getting the numbers that they normally get. The other 2 wasn't getting any numbers at all. They was basically shadow banned. So even though I won the appeal on them, they wasn't getting numbers. They were still stuck at single digits. So I started pushing them out to um, as much as I can through my stories. They still wasn't getting any numbers. They was only if they got any numbers, it was like maybe one view a week. So I decided to go ahead and re-upload the videos last week. The last video that you saw of me just brushing my teeth, as soon as I re-uploaded that video with the same caption, it got a community guideline strike. How is that a community guideline strike when I'm literally just brushing my teeth? I have submitted an appeal. They still haven't gotten back to me. That was on the 19th. Today is the 21st. They still haven't gotten back to me. I re-uploaded the video again with no caption. It got a restriction. I appealed that restriction. I won that appeal. Mind you, they got back to me within less than 24 hours. They got back to and I won that appeal. However, that video is now shadow banned. It has only received 5 views. So like every day, I am pushing that video out to on my stories. Now the other videos, I re-uploaded the butter noodle video. It has not again with no caption. It hasn't been doing my usual numbers. I re-uploaded the Get Ready With Me video. The first time, let me go back to my TikTok. No, I didn't re-upload the Get Ready With Me video. What I did do is I uploaded 2 more videos in regards to how to go about recovery. The first one did okay. The second one is just footage of me driving to work, which we're going to watch that video next. So let's go ahead and play that one.
Alright, welcome back to part 3 of our 4-week post-op journey. Enjoy this old footage of me driving to work as I go through today's topic, jaw exercises in the final countdown. Today we're talking about regaining your mobility with jaw exercises and what else to expect as you ease back into normal life. Alright, jaw exercises are crucial for regaining your range of motion and preventing stiffness. But, and this is a big but, you must follow your surgeon's specific instructions. They'll give you a tailored plan. Do not try to force your jaw open. These exercises are about slowly stretching and strengthening, not pushing limits. If it hurts, stop. Listen to your body, not your ambitions. So when can you finally get back to work or school? Many people are able to return around the 3 to 4 week mark, depending on your job and how you're feeling. But this is another conversation to have with your surgeon. They know your specific case best. And let's talk about swelling. While the worst is over, don't be surprised if you still have some residual puffiness. It can take several months for all the swelling to completely disappear. Be patient with yourself and your healing process. The most important takeaway, patience is your superpower. You've undergone a significant surgery, and recovery takes time. Celebrate every little bit of progress you make. You're doing an incredible job, and you will get back to your normal life. Thanks for watching, and continue to follow for more tips and tricks on how to get through this surgery. You've got this, and as always, consult your surgeon for personalized advice.
Again, where's the sex? Where's the nudity? If you want to hit me for anything, you can do a safety violation because I'm recording while I'm driving, even though my phone is mounted. But they don't know that. So I've uploaded that video 3 times. Again, the first time with the caption, second time with the caption with repost, the third time with no caption at all. And each time they hit me with sex and nudity. I'm barely in the video, Other than that, all you see is the road, but you keep hitting me with sex and nudity. Okay. So then I re-uploaded the 20-day video. I re-uploaded it with just repost, with all the tags still on it, and it's shadow banned. It's shadow banned with available in video unavailable in some to some audiences. So then I re-uploaded it immediately right away without the tags and no caption, and it's doing the usual numbers. I accidentally deleted the butter noodle video and couldn't figure out how to recover it. So I uploaded that a third time. So that's on there again. And then like I said, I redid the Get Ready With Me video that you just saw with me covering up my my bottom part with the blur. And they still marked that one sex and nudity. And I'm like, okay, all you see is me with no shirt on, basically, at that point. And they're still age restricting that one. So at this point, I realized that as far as me being on TikTok, I am the exception and not the standard, because there are plenty of guys on there in their underwear. There are actually guys going live on there. There's actually this one guy that pops up every morning on my TikTok feed that is literally sitting there in his robe with his penis showing. And I don't know how he keeps popping up on my feed, but I've reported him every time, and he keeps popping up. And every time I report him, they come back and say, there's nothing wrong. But you want to restrict my videos, and I'm clothed. You want to restrict my videos for sex and nudity that I'm not even in. You want to restrict my videos for sex and nudity that I'm just brushing my teeth in. So at this point, I won't be posting videos about my recovery on TikTok, because clearly TikTok has a problem with my recovery videos. At one point, they had blocked my wine video, one of my wine videos, and that part I can see because they do have guidelines against alcohol on there. So I can respect that more than I can respect you blocking my surgery recovery videos. So I don't know, but like I said, I am the exception and not the standard. So I must govern myself accordingly, and moving forward, I'm just gonna have to find a new niche to post on TikTok. And I was actually liking posting on TikTok because it was the one platform I was the closest to getting paid on. If I go live on TikTok and I get gifts, I do get paid. But I was the closest. I was almost halfway to the number of followers I needed to join the Creators Rewards program. My muscle just twitched. They needed to get to the Creators Reward program. I'm currently sitting at 4,000 followers. You need to be at 10,000. Prior to surgery, I was at 4,200 followers. But some people don't like apparently some people don't like my recovery videos, so they stop following me, and that's cool. I'm not for everybody, and I understand and I respect that. I'm going to get back to doing my weight loss journey videos over there, as well as my wine and my diabetes videos, and see what that does. If I get the followers back, I get them back. If I don't, I don't. I'm going to keep striving towards getting paid over here on YouTube. I am not where I need to be. I need over 400 followers over here, or subscribers over here. I'm currently sitting at 135. I need 500 followers over here, and I need about 2,500 more watch hours within the next year in order to start getting paid over here. And I think if I keep pushing my content the way I have this year, eventually I will get there. So let's get it. Let's go. This has been another episode of Life with Fred. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you are feeling my wrath behind this situation, please let me know down in the comments. And if you got over here from my TikTok videos, thank you for following me over here. And again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for following. And I will see you guys in the next video.